Ever wondered if it's okay to masturbate according to Buddha? Brace yourself as we uncover the truth behind your deepest desires. Join us on a journey of self-discovery as we dissect the intention behind your actions. Get ready for a mind-blowing exploration of 7 Buddha lessons on masturbation. You won't believe what you're about to learn. Lesson 1. Understand your intentions. In this lesson, we delve into the importance of understanding our intentions behind the act of masturbation. The Buddha taught that our actions are deeply influenced by our intentions, the underlying reasons why we do what we do. So, when it comes to masturbation, it's essential to pause and reflect on why we feel the desire to engage in this behavior. Ask yourself, what motivates me to masturbate? Is it because I genuinely value and care for myself, seeking pleasure and self-exploration in a healthy way? Or is it a way to momentarily escape from uncomfortable emotions or stressors in my life? By honestly examining our intentions, we gain valuable insight into our inner workings and motivations. Are we seeking genuine self-love and self-care? Or are we using masturbation as a temporary distraction or coping mechanism? As the Buddha wisely said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." This profound teaching reminds us that our thoughts and intentions shape our actions and ultimately define who we are. So, by understanding and aligning our intentions with positive values such as self-love and self-awareness, we can cultivate a healthier relationship with ourselves and our sexuality. Lesson 2. Embrace sexual energy. In the vast landscape of Buddhist teachings, there exists a profound acknowledgement of the natural and powerful force that is human sexuality. Rather than viewing it as something to be shunned or suppressed, Buddhism invites us to embrace and work with this energy in a way that is mindful and conducive to our spiritual growth. Think of sexual energy as a dynamic and ever-flowing river coursing through the depths of our being. Attempting to dam it entirely would only lead to its inevitable overflow and potential destruction. We are encouraged to cultivate a sense of awareness and discernment, much like skilled engineers designing an intricate irrigation system to harness the river's power for the benefit of all. In the teachings of the Buddha, we find wisdom that speaks directly to this aspect of our humanity. His words, "Your work is to discover your world, and then with all your heart give yourself to it," serve as a poignant reminder of our responsibility to engage fully with the totality of our human experience, including our sexuality. This means recognizing and honoring the natural impulses and desires that arise within us, while also approaching them with mindfulness and wisdom. By doing so, we can learn to navigate the complexities of our sexual energy with grace and integrity, using it as a catalyst for personal growth and spiritual awakening. Lesson 3. Release guilt and shame. Feelings of guilt and shame around masturbation are common experiences for many individuals. These emotions often stem from societal norms and cultural conditioning that teach us to view certain aspects of our sexuality as taboo or sinful. However, in the teachings of Buddhism, there is an emphasis on letting go of these negative emotions and cultivating self-compassion instead. The Buddha's wisdom reminds us that we are deserving of love and affection, just like every other being in the universe. By recognizing and acknowledging our inherent worthiness, we can begin to release the burden of guilt and shame that may have been weighing us down. This process involves practicing self-compassion, which means treating ourselves with kindness, understanding, and acceptance, even in moments of perceived imperfection or struggle. Through mindfulness and self-reflection, we can observe our thoughts and emotions surrounding masturbation without judgment. By cultivating a non-judgmental attitude towards ourselves, we can begin to unravel the layers of conditioning and societal expectations that have influenced our beliefs about sexuality. In doing so, we can liberate ourselves from the shackles of shame and guilt, allowing for a greater sense of freedom and self-acceptance. Releasing guilt and shame around masturbation is not about condoning or promoting any specific behavior, but rather about honoring our own humanity and inherent worthiness. It's about recognizing that our sexuality is a natural and integral part of who we are as human beings, and that we deserve to embrace it with love, compassion, and acceptance. Lesson 4. Connect with your body. Engaging in masturbation offers a unique chance to establish a profound connection with our bodies. It allows us to become more attuned to the intricate sensations and rhythms that flow within us. By immersing ourselves in the experience without imposing judgments or criticisms, we open the door to a deeper understanding of ourselves. When we tune into the physical sensations that arise during masturbation, we embark on a journey of self-discovery. We learn to recognize the subtle nuances of pleasure and arousal, as well as the areas of tension or discomfort. This heightened awareness fosters a sense of presence and mindfulness, anchoring us firmly in the present moment. Through this process, we cultivate a greater sense of wholeness and integration. Rather than viewing our bodies as separate entities to be controlled or manipulated, we come to see them as integral parts of who we are. We embrace the full spectrum of our physical experiences, celebrating the diversity and richness they bring to our lives. As the Buddha wisely observed, to keep the body in good health is a duty. Otherwise, we shall not be able to keep our mind strong and clear. By nurturing our bodies through practices like masturbation, we honor this duty and pave the way for a stronger, more resilient mind. Our physical and mental well-being are intricately linked, and by connecting with our bodies in this way, we lay the foundation for a more balanced and fulfilling life. Lesson 5. Practice self-love. Self-love and self-care are fundamental aspects of Buddhist practice. In Buddhism, cultivating love and compassion towards oneself is considered essential for achieving inner peace and happiness. Masturbation, when approached with mindfulness and compassion, can be viewed as a form of self-love. By engaging in this act with awareness and kindness towards oneself, individuals can deepen their connection with their bodies and honor their physical and emotional needs. The Buddha emphasized the importance of self-love and self-compassion in his teachings. He taught that individuals are worthy of their own love and affection just as much as anyone else in the universe. This recognition of inherent self-worth serves as a foundation for cultivating a positive relationship with oneself. When practicing self-love through masturbation, individuals can focus on being present in the moment and tuning into their bodily sensations without judgment. This mindful approach allows for a deeper sense of connection with oneself and fosters a greater appreciation for one's body and its needs. It's important to note that self-love goes beyond just physical pleasure. It involves nurturing oneself on all levels, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Masturbation can be a way to fulfill one's physical desires and release tension. But true self-love also involves caring for one's emotional well-being and spiritual growth. Lesson 6. Right livelihood. In Buddhism, the concept of right livelihood emphasizes engaging in ethical and meaningful work that doesn't harm oneself or others. It's about making a living in a way that aligns with our values and contributes positively to the world around us. While masturbation itself isn't directly related to our livelihood, it's important to consider how our actions, including how we approach self-pleasure, reflect our values and impact our overall well-being. As the Buddha said, "Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment." This teaching reminds us to be fully present in our actions and decisions, including those related to our work and personal life. When it comes to masturbation, being present means approaching it with mindfulness and awareness, understanding its effects on our mental, emotional, and physical health. Moreover, the concept of right livelihood encourages us to consider the broader implications of our actions. While masturbation itself may not directly harm others, our attitudes and behaviors towards it can influence our relationships and interactions with others. For example, if we feel guilt or shame around masturbation, it may affect our self-esteem and how we relate to others. Right. Livelihood invites us to cultivate a sense of integrity and ethical responsibility in all aspects of our lives, including our sexual behavior. By aligning our actions with our values and striving for mindfulness and self-awareness, we can lead more fulfilling and meaningful lives. Lesson 7. Educate yourself. Lastly, it's crucial to take the time to learn about our bodies, sexuality, and the ethical aspects related to masturbation. This means diving into resources that provide accurate and comprehensive information, whether it's through books, reputable websites, or conversations with knowledgeable individuals. By seeking knowledge and understanding, we empower ourselves to make informed choices that align with our values and beliefs. This includes understanding the physical and emotional aspects of masturbation, as well as considering how our actions may impact ourselves and others. As the Buddha wisely said, "However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they do you if you do not act upon them?" This quote reminds us that knowledge alone is not enough. We must also put it into practice. So, let's not only educate ourselves, but also strive to apply what we learn in our daily lives, fostering greater self-awareness and respect for ourselves and those around us. Whether it's okay to masturbate or not from a Buddhist perspective isn't a straightforward yes or no. Instead, it's a matter of understanding our intentions, embracing our sexual energy mindfully, and cultivating self-love and compassion. Thank you for joining me on this journey of exploration. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Until next time, may you be well, happy, and peaceful.